Hello and welcome to Fethard Town Park for the Tipperary Ladies Football Under-19 finals. Coming up first with the C final is Thurles Sarsfields against Clonmel Commercials. Both teams are out in the field. Before we go through the teams, just take a look at the toss. There's a wind and it's blowing right across the field. And just seeing what way it's going. Aoife Campion and Emer Fogarty are inside for the toss. Sars have won it and they're going to play from left to right. And we're going to take a look at the teams now. There's changes on both teams. We start with Thurles Sarsfields, and in goal is Chloe Shorley, Lara Griffin, Emer Fogarty the captain, and Kate Stacklin are the full back line. Rebecca O'Mara, Leanna Coppicher and Chloe Byrne are the half back line. Robin Fennon and Quiva Stacklin are the centre of the field. Half forward line Sophie Burke, Aoife Dwyer and Niamh Shanahan. Full forward line Eva Gagan, Maria Ralph and Lucy Purcell comes in instead of Kaelin Rossiter. That's the Sars team. Take a look at commercials, and there's two changes on the commercial team. Maeve O'Loughlin is in goal, Lucy Carroll, Ellie Morris and Mia Key comes in instead of Ellen O'Donnell. The half back line Ciara Redmond, Aoife Campion the captain, and Lucy Carney are the half back line. Nisha Forreston and Zoe Tierney comes in instead of Kate Ross in the centre of the field. Half forward line Emma Carey, Quiva O'Callaghan and Sophie Barnaw. Anna Carey, Saoirse Keaton and Abby Hewitt make up the full forward line. Paul Carew of Lattencullen is the man in the middle. Quiva Ryan and John O'Grady are the sideline officials. And as we said, the wind seems to be blowing across the field. It's hard to know what way it'll be used as an advantage in this game. But these two teams, of course, met in the Senior B final 6 weeks ago when Commercials won it. And a lot of the players on both teams were involved that night in Ballyporeen. Paul Crew just waiting on the Commercials team to come out of their huddle. Sarsfields, of course, were beaten in last year's county final against Care. Just looking at the way Commercials are lining up, there seems to be a lot of positional changes. Anna Carney seems to be going back to wing back. Abby Hewitt has switched corners. Paul Carew getting ready to get this 2023 Under-19 C final underway. And straight away it's Quiva Stacklin. Stacklin drives forward. She has Robin Fannin off her shoulder. She goes to the other side instead towards Aoife Dwyer. But it's picked up and it's brought away by Lucy Carroll. Clearance comes out, but Sophie Burke picks it up for Sars in towards Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer couldn't hold on to it. Aoife Campion is there to pick it up. And it's Emma Carey. Carey there's it off to Campion again. Campion just been held up. Goes back to Emma Carey again. There's an arm up there, Sophie Barnaw that was waiting for them. Barnaw trying to break the tackle, but Quiva Stacklin turns it over. Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer moving cross field. Giving it inside to the loose player. That loose player is Lucy Purcell. Purcell up to the 21, chased down by Nisha Forreston, but Purcell still going, gets the shot in, and the umpire puts the arm up and it's gone over the bar. It's the first score of the game. After a minute, and it's Lucy Purcell, the player that wasn't due to start, gets the first score of the game, and it's Sars who lead. Maeve O'Loughlin goes short with the kick out, and it's lost, and Sars have it back. Maria Ralph giving it back to Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer has Robin Fannin off her shoulder, but couldn't pick it up, and Ciara Redmond is going to come away with it. Redmond lays it off. Sophie Barlow coming up over halfway. Referee has the arm up with the play away. Emma Carey. Carey coming over halfway. Back to Sophie Barlow again. Barlow goes long into her still. Keaton. Oh, she tried to lay it off, but ball didn't go to hand. She'd go back and retrieve it herself. Taking on Lara Griffin. Turns back. Emma Carey is there to offer her support. And there's a player running through, and that player was Zoe Tierney, but it was turned over by Sophie Burke. Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer running at that Commercial's defence. Going down into the corner, but Mia Keeg is there to pick it up. Keeg lays it off. It's Anna Kearney. Kearney lays it off to Zoe Tierney. Kearney is with her again if she wants her. She needs to get rid of it or she'll be done for over carrying, but she goes straight through the middle. Space opened up for her. Referee has the arm up as Abby Hewitt tries forward and is going to bring it back for a free. First free of the game. Hewitt gets on with it quickly. Ciara Redmond was loose at this side. Redmond facing Caoimhe Stakelin. Caoimhe O'Callaghan try forward. The arm is up. There's an advantage coming and it's going to be a free in. And a chance for Commercials to level it up, and Caoimhe O'Callaghan is going to take it herself. And she kind of snatched at it and it's gone wide. Bit of colourful language in the background there. Apologies if picked it up. Tommy Sheehan and his backroom staff getting excited. Fethard aren't even playing as Chloe Shorley takes the kick out. Down towards Aoife Dwyer, but it's picked up by Emma Carey. Super kick though by Shorley against the wind. Carey is fouled, and it wasn't Carey, it was Anna Kearney. Kearney goes short, but Zoe Tierney wasn't 13 metres away, and it's going to be a Stars free. Caoimhe Stakelin gets on with it, goes back to Rebecca O'Mara. Leanna Coppinger is outside her, and Coppinger has it. Stakelin has gone forward. Ball didn't go to hand, and it's Anna Kearney there to pick it up, and Kearney has started this game well, but just as I said, that ball goes straight to Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer coming forward. Robin Fanning, that's off to Niamh Shanahan. Back to Fanning again. Fanning in towards Lucy Purcell, got the opening score. And she's got a second one. Lucy Purcell has 2 points. Just noticed that the first one wasn't up on the screen. But it's 2 points to no score, and Lucy Purcell has both points scored. Maeve O'Loughlin will take the kick out. O'Loughlin, niece of Michael O'Loughlin, Tipperary's coach. That ball goes straight to Lucy Purcell again. Purcell driving forward, tries to think it over the keeper, but she's put it over the bar, and Lucy Purcell is on fire. 3 points in the opening 5 minutes. Stars need to get a hand, or Commercials need to get a handle on her. O'Loughlin goes short towards Ellie Morris. Morris breaks the tackle of Eva Gagan. Lays it out to Emma Carey. Morris continued to run, but Carey used her as a decoy and comes in field. Then it off to Zoe Tierney. Commercials come forward through Misha Forreston. Forreston still going, being chased down by Sophie Burke. She needs support, but Emer Fogarty comes out and dispossesses her. And Rebecca O'Mara brings it away. Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer has Caoimhe Stakelin with her. Stakelin up over halfway. Faces Sophie Barlow. Gives it on the outside. Eva Gagan is there. Gagan turning in field, seeing what's available to her. And it's opened up. She goes back towards Aoife Dwyer. Aoife Campion trying to get the hand in, but Dwyer holds onto it. And Maria Ralph off the left foot. And Ralph puts it over, and Stars have gone 4 ahead. 6.5 minutes just under on the clock. Kick goes short to Kira Redmond. Redmond a little 1-2 with Lucy Carrard. And Redmond comes forward. Carrard, that senior B winning team. That ball doesn't go to hand. Commercials seem to be in trouble early on, but there is a huge wind blowing down into the corner. Cueva Stakeland's gone straight through the middle. Robin Fanning up to the 21. She let the ball fall. It goes back to Lucy Purcell. 3 points scored already. Purcell goes back to Robin Fanning. There's a player outside, Niamh Shanahan, and she goes to Maria Ralph instead. Ralph, and they're all lining up, but eventually it's turned over by Anna Kearney. Sophie Barlow, and she was looking for Anna Kearney to continue her run, and she didn't do it. And Rebecca O'Mara picks it up. Sophie Burke onto Leanna Coppinger to Cueva Stakeland. Stakeland inside, and Aoife Dwyer, and Dwyer has a pop. And that's gone wide, and it's Sarah's first wide. They've had 5 shots at the goal, and they've scored 4 points. Lachlan goes short again. Zoe Tierney driving out with Anna Kearney back to Zoe Tierney again. Our commercials are building now, they need runners. Cueva O'Callaghan, Nisha Forrestal is still with her, but she comes this side instead to Kira Redmond going down into the corner, but that ball is too high and didn't give Saoirse Keaton a chance. And it's picked up by Lara Griffin. Griffin goes along the ground. Rebecca O'Mara, and she bought that free. She just put her body in front for Kira Redmond, and she knew the slightest little tip was going to knock her over. Redmond goes short to Lucy Purcell. Purcell manages to keep it in play, facing Mia Keegan. Purcell gives it on, but Aoife Campion picks it up. And Campion lays it off outside. Zoe Tierney in towards O'Callaghan. Cueva O'Callaghan has space to run into. She's blocked down. There was a hand in from Cueva Stakeland, and Robin Fanning picks it up. Fanning this side. And Niamh Shanahan's ball just didn't go to hand. And Sophie Burke has it done. Burke onto Niamh Shanahan again. Shanahan faces Sophie Barlow, lays it off. Aoife Dwyer. Lucy Purcell is loose outside again, but she's in a race of possession and she has it. Purcell drills it in, and that's gone wide. And I suppose it was a tight angle, but when you've 3 points scored at this stage of the game, you're nearly entitled to have a pop from there. Maeve O'Loughlin is going to take the kick out. O'Loughlin goes long. And once again, Sarah's pick it up through Chloe Byrne. Robin Fanning trying to break free. Chloe Byrne down towards Lucy Purcell in the corner. Purcell's not going to be able to keep it in. Line ball is going to be taken down the corner by Mia Keegan. Goes back to Ellie Morris. Morris breaks the tackle, coming forward, but just turned over again. Niamh Shanahan. Shanahan gives it inside to Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer faces Sophie Barlow, has to turn back, see what's available to her. Sophie Burke is there. Burke going back to Robin Fanning. Fanning driving forward. Kira Redmond is coming back, but Fanning is still going. She got inside, but she dumped her over carrying. She just hesitated when she had a chance to pull the trigger. It's a free out. Kick goes to Anna Kearney. Kearney to Zoe Tierney and Emma Carey. Carey coming up over halfway. There's only one player ahead of her, so she has to carry it. And commercials need to get players forward. Saoirse Keaton is fouled. Just needs to slow it down for a second, and there's no commercial players moving forward for her. Abby Hewitt has it down. Ciara Redmond is loose at this side. Hewitt gets inside Leanna Coppinger. Coppinger coming back at her, but Hewitt is still going. He's going to bring it back for the free. Kearney goes down into the corner towards Caoimhe O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan under pressure from Kate Stakelin, and Stakelin manages to pick it up. Stakelin comes forward. And there's options left and right, and Aoife Dwyer has it. Dwyer still going. Getting inside Nisha Forreston. On towards Niamh Shanahan. Shanahan trying to find Lucy Purcell. Oh, Purcell flicks it away, but it's going to be picked up down there by Anna Kearney. Kearney to Sophie Barlow. Kearney's continuing to run. She has it. Goes towards Emma Carey. Carey taking her time, seeing what's available. She gives Sophie Barlow a bit of work to do, but Barlow manages to hold possession. She's being fouled, but she plays away. And Anna Kearney will move forward. And once again, she has to hold on to it because there's no commercial players moving forward at all. Sophie Barlow going down, and it's picked up by Kate Stakelin. Stakelin could be kept in there on the fair side. Zoe Tierney is going out across to take the line ball, goes backwards. Anna Kearney. Kearney puts it into Nisha Forreston. Back to Zoe Tierney again. She's been bottled up there by Leanna Coppinger. Manages to get away. Coppinger is still coming back after her though. In towards Sophie Barlow. Barlow coming forward. She needs a runner. Goes back to Ciara Redmond. Oh, there's a big run being made inside by Abby Hewitt, but she wasn't spotted. And goes back to Zoe Tierney. Tierney trying to get inside. She's turning back, and somebody needs to have a pop at the goal. Saoirse Keaton goes backwards. Ciara Redmond. Redmond. But there's a hand in. It's Kate Stakelin, and Stakelin is just blocking everything now that's going forward there at the moment. But Commercials had 3 or 4 chances there to have a pop at goal, and none of them took it on. And Abby Hewitt had made a great run as well. And Chloe Shirley's going to take this line, this free off the ground. She actually goes short. Oh, but it's gone straight to the Commercials player, and that player is Zoe Tierney. Tierney driving at the goal. She's been pulled back. Referee's going to give a free in. And Shirley just got her angles wrong there. And there's a chance for Caoimhe O'Callaghan. She missed the first one, but we're midway through the first half, almost midway through the first half, and Commercials need a score to settle themselves down, and that's exactly what they get this time from Caoimhe O'Callaghan. And it's Commercials' first score, 4 points to 1 in favour of Sarsfields midway through the first half. Chloe Shirley. She goes short again. Oh, but Aoife Campion leaves it behind her, and Aoife Dwyer picks it up. Dwyer to Rebecca O'Mara. Sophie Burke is loose ahead of her. Burke back to Rebecca O'Mara again. Sophie Burke makes a run for her, but Burke or O'Mara goes the other way. She finds Sophie Burke now. The referee says she'll be fouled by Lucy Carroll, and there's a huge run being made inside. That run is by Robin Fallon in towards Lucy Purcell. Mia Keane trying to come back at her. Purcell still has it, gets the shot in. And it's gone over the bar. 4 points for Lucy Purcell. Commercials, you're going to feel have to make a change there. Kick goes short to Zoe Tierney. Tierney faces a quick mistake and gets away from her. Going down towards Emma Carey. Nisha Forreston is making a run ahead of her, and Forreston has it. Forreston up over the 40, in towards Caoimhe O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan facing Leanna Coppinger. She gets inside. Oh, there's a chance here now. And outside of the ball, it's got into the net, and it's a goal, and it's Saoirse Keaton who's got it. And after after all Sarsfields' dominance, Commercials have it back to a point, and that all started from the kick out. Nobody let a glove on a single Commercials player coming up the field, and Quivo Callaghan got in and laid it off, and Saoirse Keaton just the outside of her boot into the corner. Chloe Shirley didn't have any hope at all, and the kick out comes this side of the field, taken well by Leanna Coppinger. Coppinger lays it off to Sophie Burke onto Rebecca O'Mara. That way when Commercials respond to that body blow of the concession of the goal. Aoife Dwyer, the last time they conceded, they come up the field and got score straight away, and it looks like that same player could be in Lucy Purcell, but O'Loughlin is out with a goal. Lucy Kearney goes back to O'Callaghan again. She's getting bottomed up by Maria Ralph, but she managed to get it away. And Lucy Kearney down towards Ciara Redmond. Redmond taking on Rebecca O'Mara, 5 versus 5. Nisha Forreston looking for a runner, finds Sophie Barlow. That goal seems to have started a lease of life into Commercials. Emma Carey is free on the far side of the field. Managed to keep it in. She was under pressure because there's a strong wind blowing over to that side. And the ball is turned over by Robin Fanning. Fanning to Eva Gagan. Back to Fanning again. Fanning seeing what's available to her, and she's done for over carrying. And Commercials looking to get on with Zoe Tierney. Down to Abby Hewitt. Hewitt looks dangerous if she can get on ball, and she's followed by Kate Stakelin, but she seems to be causing trouble. And there was something said there, I'm not sure whether it was Kate or Quiva Stakelin, but somebody said something. Referee moves it up 13 metres. Zoe Tierney is going to take it. Kick goes short, and Quiva O'Callaghan manages to get it. She's facing Chloe Byrne, gets inside her. Now she needs an option. She finds Abby Hewitt, but it doesn't go to hand, and Niamh Shanahan picks it up. Shanahan lays it off, and Sars are away again. Aoife Dwyer drinks inside. She's still going. Lucy Purcell has made a huge run inside. And it's in towards Purcell. Purcell had to come back to retrieve it off the outside of the boot. And Purcell has another one. And that's 5 points from play by Lucy Purcell. The opening 19 minutes. We saw last Sunday in the Munster final where Breed McMaw kicked 7 points from play over 60 minutes for Ballymacarbery. But Lucy Purcell is 5 already inside 19 minutes. Maeve O'Loughlin goes long down in, and Emma Carey is not going to be able to keep that in. It's a line ball. Line ball going to be taken in the far side. It goes down into the corner towards Maria Ralph. Ralph faces Sophie Barlow. Barlow turns it over. And Lucy Carroll makes a run outside her. Back to Sophie Barlow again. Zoe Tierney. Anna Kearney turns back. Holds on to Emma Carey. Carey taking on Kate Stakelin. Manages to hold on to it. Zoe Tierney. Tierney is coming up and going to Quiva O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan trying to go around the corner, and the shot just trickles along the line. She was under pressure, or along the ground. She was under pressure from Rebecca O'Mara and couldn't get a clean shot off. And Sarah's come away with it again. Lara Griffin gives it to Sophie Burke. Burke goes back to Leanna Coppinger and towards Niamh Shanahan, but it's picked up by Sophie Barlow. Barlow towards Nisha Forreston. Been chased down by Eva Gagan. She gets outside though. Zoe Tierney taking on Robin Fanning. Fanning was pulling her back. The referee is surely going to blow the whistle. And that's exactly what he does. It's a free in. Quiva O'Callaghan has a chance to kick her second. Almost 21.5 minutes gone. O'Callaghan It's going to drop short. Shorely gets the hands onto it, just gets it out of danger. Cueva Stakeland picks it up. Sophie Burke. Burke lays it back, and Sars will just take their time now. Chloe Byrne. Byrne to Sophie Burke. Burke with Ciara Redmond there to put the pressure on, but it goes deep at the wire. The wire taking on Aoife Campion. Rebecca O'Mara towards Lucy Purcell. Purcell getting inside Ellie Morris. And Purcell still going off the outside of the boot. Look at this. Lucy Purcell has 6 points scored. And we're going to run out of ink at this stage with the exhibition of football that she's given. Kick out goes short towards Zoe Tierney. Or Mia Keeg, sorry. The referee says she was overcarried. A bit harsh there because she was being bottled up. And Chloe Shorley, the keeper, is coming the whole way up to take it. Shorley, we've seen her do it before. The angle is tight, but she's coming up. This will be a chance to put 4 in it again. Stars have responded well since the concession of that goal. Shorley gets under it. It's going to drop inside. Oh, Maeve O'Loughlin had to get the hand onto it because it was going in over her head. Ellie Morris gives it out, but under a foul inside that ball. And Niamh Shanahan went to turn it over and she was fouled. It's going to be a free in, and Shanahan looks like she's going to take this one herself as she kicks it over the bar. And it's Sars that are 8 points to 1 ahead. We're in the 24th minute. Maeve O'Loughlin goes this side towards Ciara Redmond. There's space for her to run into. Redmond picks it up. But there's no Commercials players forward. And there's nobody running to support her, and eventually she loses control and she fouls Leanna Coppinger. And Commercials need to start using runners because it's a case of backs and forwards at the moment. When a player gets a ball, they just have to drive forward with it themselves. But Commercials come back and it's that girl Lucy Purcell again. Purcell has a shot. Is it going to curl in? It's not. It's gone to the right and wide. It's Sarah's third wide. But going back to Commercials there, and Ciara Redmond, just the only player ahead of her was Saoirse Keaton, and she'd no choice but to try and carry it on. Maeve O'Loughlin this side to Ciara Redmond again, puts us off her knees. Ellie Morris picks it up. And Morris coming forward. And Zoe Tierney. Tierney going down into the corner towards Abby Hewitt. Hewitt will face Emer Fogarty here, the Sars captain. Tries to put the burners on, gets inside her. She's been fouled. She still has it, and he's going to call back for the free. Ciara Redmond is making a huge run at this side of the field off camera. Eventually, but it goes back towards Cueva O'Callaghan. Back to Abby Hewitt again. And you can see what she was trying to do with the outside of the boot. The execution wasn't right. And it goes straight to Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer taking on Emma Carey. Loses control of it. And Aoife Campion wins the free. Campion picked up an injury on this field a couple of weeks ago in that Munster semi-final against Cumberland Rangers, and good to see her back so quick. Campion will take the free. Oh, that ball goes. Eva Gagan nearly intercepted it. And Commercials get away with it. Lucy Kearney back to Mia Keeg. Back to Kearney again. Zoe Tierney out to Anna Kearney. Commercials, you kind of feel could do with a score or two before half time. Lucy Carney, but it's turned over again by Quiva Stapleton. She just got the hand in and followed through. Stapleton up to the 40. Still going, gets outside Leah Keane. She's going to do it all herself, gets the shot in. It's got into the corner of the net! And she was going for the point, but it ended up in the corner of the net. And Quiva Stapleton, and it started in the middle of the field when she turned over the ball herself. And she travelled up to the 21 and got the shot in. She was going for the point, but it went in, and it's 1-8 to 1-1. Lucy Purcell. There's it off to Rebecca O'Meara. Back to Purcell again. Purcell has a shot, and Purcell puts it over the bar. We mentioned her in the same breath as Breed McMaw from last Sunday. It took McMaw 54 minutes to score 7 points from play. And Lucy Purcell has it done in less than 27 and a half. Ciara Redmond, Quiva O'Callaghan, sorry. Walking down towards Nisha Forreston. Commercials need something now, and Forreston is fouled. I think even there's nobody moving forward again as that ball goes forward. Abby Hewitt is the only one there, and Leanna Coppinger is going to pick it up. And Hewitt fouls her, but there has to be frustration there as well. And it's something Commercials are going to have to talk about at half time if they want to get back into this game. Aoife Dwyer. Rebecca O'Meara. Back to Aoife Dwyer again. Dwyer has Robin Fanning ahead of her. Goes in, but it's going to be picked up by Lucy Karen. And Karen bursting out, trying to put a bit of spark into Commercials. O'Callaghan loses and Rebecca O'Meara comes away with Sophie Burke. Back Kate Stapleton and Rebecca O'Meara again. Aoife Campion turns it over. She was being fouled. And Zoe Tierney puts the head down and goes. Gets outside Rebecca O'Meara. But there's nobody ahead of her again, so she's to do it all herself. Tierney has to turn back. Saoirse Keaton. Keaton going back to Ciara Redmond. Redmond, she's been fouled. Kate Stapleton, the guilty party. And Commercials need to get a score out of this as we approach half time. Can't see a lot of injury time being played. The referee is just coming back to talk to Aoife Dwyer, I think. He just gives her a warning. Zoe Tierney goes low. Saoirse Keaton back to Ciara Redmond. And the ball is just not sticking for Commercials. It comes out to Sophie Barlow. Barlow driving at that Sars defence. Referee has the arm up. Are they going to get the shot away? Emma Carey, and he's going to call it back for the free, and Quiva O'Callaghan will have a chance as the clock hits the red to put another point over. She's already kicked one. O'Callaghan, and that's going to drop short again. Coppinger got a kick onto it. It wasn't Coppinger, it was Chloe Byrne and Zoe Tierney, and she's done for over carrying. Chloe Shorley will take it, and can't be a whole play left in the first half. And it's half time here in Fethard Town Park, and the first of the under-19 finals and the C final, and it's Thurles Sarsfields that are in the ascendancy. Story of the half, I suppose, is Lucy Purcell show at the moment. Like, she's 7 points kicked from play. Commercials point from Quiva O'Callaghan, and they got a goal through Saoirse Keaton, and they seem to be back into it. It was 1-1 to 5 points at that stage, but Purcell kicked the point straight away, and there was a speculative goal there about 3.5 minutes before half time. Quiva Stapleton turned over a ball in the middle of the field and drove forward, and took a shot from an angle at around the 14-yard line, and it looped in over the head of Maeve O'Loughlin. And at half time here, it's Sars that are definitely in the ascendancy. It's Thurles Sarsfields who are leading on the scoreline. Thurles Sarsfields 1-9, Clonmel Commercials 1-1. So Commercials have it all to do in the second half. So we're going to take a commercial break. Join us back here in a couple of minutes. Welcome back here to Fethard Town Park for the start of the second half. The U-19 C final. First 3 of the 4 games we're covering. The D final is on the Sand Base pitch at 2 o'clock, while Galty and Kerr is on here at 2 o'clock. We'll be keeping you with updates of that game. We're just waiting on commercials to come back out. We'll keep an eye to see if there's any changes. There doesn't seem to be any changes on the commercial floor. As I said, the first half was really the Lucy Purcell show. She might be wearing 19. She wasn't down to start originally, but she has 7 points kicked from play. 1-8 out of 1-9 that they've scored has come from play. Just trying to see if there's any changes. I think Quiver Ryan down in front was receiving a slip of paper, but I'm not sure if Sharks have a change. Commercials come back out onto the field. Doesn't seem to be any changes on the commercials team anyway. For Ciara Redmond there just crossing the screen. She came over to the sideline to get a pair of gloves. Paul Carew gets the second half underway. The ball breaks and Nisha Forrester comes onto it from commercials. Need a big second half from her. Sophie Bardo. Bardo giving it inside. Ball is bobbling around and Leanna Coppinger picks it up. Coppinger out to Ciara Redmond. Redmond gets inside Coppinger. Gives it inside to Quiver O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan to Zoe Tierney. Tierney has space to run into. She gets the shot off and she puts it over the bar. And that's the start. The commercial is needed to the second half. Zoe Tierney gets her first score. It's 1-9 to 1-2. Chloe Shorley once again will have to kick off the ground. She's getting good distance into him in the first half. Wind is kind of holding it up. It comes this side. And Sophie Pardo just shepherds that ball out. There's nobody moving in front. Ball comes in, but Rebecca O'Mara intercepts it. Lara Griffin gives it out to Robin Fanning. Quiver Stakelum scored that goal just before half time. Stakelum has Robin Fanning with her again and gives it to her. Fanning trying to go around the corner. Nisha Forrester holding her up. Goes back to Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer up over the 40, puts the head down and goes. Inside. The shot comes in from Niamh Shanahan. She kicked one in the first half, and she's kicked her second point. And Sarah's response straight away, and every time commercials have scored, Sarah's have hit back immediately. Maeve O'Loughlin goes this side, but it's going to go straight down the throat of Sophie Burke. Burke goes back to Caoimhe Stakelin. Stakelin driving forward. Lucy Purcell has gone loose inside, with Stakelin still going. She's up to the edge of the D. She's at the corner of the box area, and she just fits it over the bar. And Caoimhe Stakelin has 1-1 score. It's a 9-point game. Maeve O'Loughlin goes short to Zoe Tierney. Tierney gets outside Lucy Purcell. Gives it this side to Emma Carey. Carey on towards Kearney. Zoe Tierney. Ellie Morris. Abby Hewitt. Hewitt going across the field. Facing Kate Stakelin. Gets inside her. She's up to the 40. She's still going. She's under pressure, and Rebecca Maher gets the hand in. And Maher tries to come away with it. Manages to get it into the paws. And Aoife Dwyer. The referee's going to stop there here. She ran straight into, was it Zoe Tierney? Referee Paul Crew just talking to Caoimhe Ryan. And Zoe Tierney was signalling out to the sideline that there was an elbow used. I don't know. He's given the commercials free, and hadn't given it free originally. Kick goes short to Sophie Barlow. Barlow. Oh, it's a great ball if Emma Carey can get onto it. But it just trickles wide. It was a good idea. Four and a half minutes into the second half. Chloe Shirley just taking her time. Shirley comes this side. Rebecca O'Mara is under pressure from Abby Hewitt there. Hewitt gives it inside to Zoe Tierney. Emma Carey is loose inside. Carey driving forward. Oh, gives it inside. Here's O'Callaghan. She gets bottled up. And it's a penalty! The referee is given a penalty. And the Sars defence aren't happy. He says that there was a foot block in there, or a foot trip or something. And he's talking to Emer Fogarty. And he's given a yellow card. So Sars are going to give the next 10 minutes down to 14. And this could be a huge moment in the game. Caoimhe O'Callaghan against Chloe Shirley. Shirley, one of the best young up-and-coming keepers. She's bouncing on the line. O'Callaghan, she puts it into the corner. And Commercials could be right back in this. It's 2-2 to 1-11. And have an advantage of an extra player for the next 10 minutes. 6 minutes into the second half. It's 1-1 to 2-2. Commercials need to win this kick out. Kick goes long. Aoife Dwyer tries to get the hand on. Aoife Campbell broke it down. It was picked up by Rebecca Dwyer, Rebecca O'Mara, but Commercials have it back, and Caoimhe O'Callaghan, she just let the ball bounce away from her, and Lara Griffin is back there to pick it up. Griffin goes long, down towards Niamh Shanahan, takes it well. Caoimhe Stakelin has Aoife Dwyer with her, Staken comes over halfway, being chased down by Nisha Forrestal, but she still going and she's done for over carrying. And the crowd don't like it, but commercials get on with it. Sophie Barlow comes forward. And Caoimhe O'Callaghan facing Robin Fanning. That's it back. Saoirse Keaton into Zoe Tierney. And Tierney's been fouled. And she's done for charging, and I don't know about that one. She seemed to be fouled by Paul Carew, a lot closer to the action than what we are. It looked a free in from our angle, but the referee had other decisions, and at the end of the day, it's what he thinks counts. Chloe Shorley just taking her time. Tries it along Nisha Forrestal, goes back to retrieve it. Forrestal gives it out to Lucy Kearney. Back to Forrestal was gone inside, but it went to Abby Hewitt instead. Eventually it ends up with Aoife Campion. Anna Kearney is making a run off her shoulder. Kearney into Abby Hewitt. Back to Sophie Barlow. Barlow driving at that Sars defence. Goes back to Nisha Forrestal. Forrestal to Zoe Tierney. Tierney up as far as the D. She's under pressure, and the referee has done her for over carrying. I think that he says she threw it up and caught it. Sars are just slowing it down at the minute. That's all they have to do. Eke into this 10 minutes. And they're down to 14. Lara Griffin bursting out with defence, gives it on to Mariana Coppinger. Coppinger onto Caoimhe Staken to Robin Fanning. Sars just showing the off the ball runners and running off the shoulder. Lucy Purcell. And actually, Kaelin Rossiter came on at half time. We're just noticing it now. I'm not sure who she came on for. As Leanna Coppinger goes down in towards Niamh Shanahan. Shanahan with 2 points already. It's inside to Lucy Purcell. Score of 7 in the first half. Referee has the arm up. They're playing advantage. Purcell has it again. Purcell trying to get inside. And that's a long 5 seconds to play an advantage. And he's coming back for the free. Caoimhe Staken has a chance here now. And Staken kicks and puts that over the bar. It's a 7-point game again. Maeve O'Loughlin, she's looking for options. Goes down this side, but Sophie Burke picks it up. Lucy Purcell. Purcell into Caoimhe Staken, hand in from Zoe Tierney, but Aoife Dwyer holds on to it for Sars. The referee says it has been fouled by Zoe Tierney. Caoimhe Staken from the edge of the D. And Staken, it looks good. It's gone inside the right hand post, it's gone over the bar. And that's 1-3 now for Caoimhe Staken. Emma Kiley is coming on for Sars, or for commercials, and it looks like Emma Carey is the player that's gone off. Maeve O'Loughlin goes down the far side. But there's a foul off the ball then as well, and you nearly have to have 2 or 3 sets of eyes at the moment to see what's going on. Leanna Coppinger is going to come forward and take it. Coppinger giving it inside to Kaelin Rossiter. And it's Lucy Purcell. Purcell going around the corner. She's been held up. Ends up on the ground. Referee says play away. And the clearance comes out of Rebecca O'Mara. Sophie Burke Leanna Coppinger driving forward, jink past Ciara Redmond, still going, she's up to the 14, gives it inside, Caoimhe Stakelin goes low, Stakelin puts it into the corner of the net, and Caoimhe Stakelin has 2-3 scored now. It's 2-3 to 2-2. That kick just went to the wrong side of Anna Kearney. It's a line ball for Sars, and it's Sars that seem to have reacted better to losing the player when Emer Fogarty got sin binned. Still has a while left in the bin. Aoife Dwyer coming forward. It's back to Sophie Burke. Robin Fanning, and it's turned over. And Emma Kiley. It's a commercial spree. Zoe Tierney comes this side towards Sophie Barlow. Barlow to Emma Kiley. Kiley taking on Rebecca O'Mara, gives it back to Zoe Tierney. Tierney going down the line, Rebecca O'Mara is chasing her down. Tierney still has it. Rebecca O'Mara got the hand in, but she was fouling Zoe Tierney. And it's going to be a free in. Ball goes backwards towards Sophie Barlow. Back towards Zoe Tierney again. Ciara Redmond is there. Redmond getting bottled up by Caoimhe Stakelin, and Sars are going to come away with it. And it's Rebecca O'Mara to Aoife Dwyer. Sophie Burke is loose at this side. She goes the other way. And Burke has made a run again, but Aoife Dwyer is just holding possession, goes back to Rebecca O'Mara. There's a huge run being made on the far side. And eventually, Commercials win it back. Caoimhe O'Callaghan. Emma Kiley taking on Stakelin, goes back to O'Callaghan facing Leanna Coppinger, and Coppinger picks it up, and Coppinger comes away with it. The rain starts to belt down here in Fethard Town Park. Coppinger goes back. Aoife Dwyer coming up over halfway, going down towards Lucy Purcell. 7 points from play in the first half, out to Sophie Burke. And there's a run by Purcell, but Ellie Morris is there to intercept it. Morris trying to drive away. The referee says she took too many steps. It's a commercials free. And Emer Fogarty is back on the field. And Sars are back to 15. They scored 1-2 while they were down to 14 players. The referee says the Caoimhe Stakelin took too long with the free, and he's overturned it. Aoife Campion is going to take the free. Leanna Coppinger picks it up for Sars. Coppinger to Caoimhe Stakelin. She was being fouled, but the referee says play away. Stakelin to Aoife Dwyer. Goes back to Robin Fanning. Fanning out to Lucy Purcell. Purcell to Robin Fanning again. Shot from Aoife Dwyer. That's going to get held up in the wind. Keelan Rossiter tried to get onto it, and they're all ending up on the ground, and the referee's going to throw it in. Ball is thrown in, but the referee says Caoimhe Stakelin was fouling. Commercials get on with the free quickly, down towards Lucia Forrester. Leanna Coppinger gets there ahead of her. Coppinger wins that battle. Coppinger is fouled, and Leanna Coppinger has been suits her ball there at centre back. But that ball goes straight to Zoe Tierney. And Commercials have a chance to come forward. Cuiva O'Callaghan to Saoirse Keaton. Back to O'Callaghan again. O'Callaghan taking on Robin Fanning. And it's going to be a free in. Zoe Tierney is going to take the free. She goes backwards. Nisha Forrestal. And just didn't go to hand for Abby Hewitt. Rebecca O'Mara and Kate Stakelin. Back to Rebecca O'Mara again. Aoife Dwyer to Cuiva Stakelin, on to Robin Fanning. Fanning tries forward. She's under pressure and Aoife Campion picks it up. And Campion comes forward. Ciara Redmond to Saoirse Keaton, puts it across. Emma Cayley got the hand onto it, but Lara Griffin is there to pick it up, gives it out to Emer Fogarty. Back to Griffin again. Griffin going forward. Caelan Rossiter and Aoife Dwyer under pressure from Campion. Referee says Campion was fouling. There's a couple of subs coming on for Clonmel Commercials. Aoife Bond and Erin O'Keefe are coming on. Abby Hewitt is one of the players going off, and I think it's Ciara Redmond seems to be the other player going off for Commercials. Two substitutions are made. Goes back to Niamh Shanahan. Shanahan to Cuiva Stakelin. Stakelin still going forward. Niamh Shanahan's off her shoulder. Stakelin holds onto it. She's trying to burst the whole way through. Gets the shot in. It's got it over the head of Maeve O'Loughlin. And Stakelin has a hat-trick. 3-3 now for Cuiva Stakelin. A speculative shot, and two of her goals have been speculative shots, really. Rebecca O'Mara wins it back again. O'Mara has been outstanding at wing back for Sars all day. And what's going to be a winning Sars team. They lost last year's county final to Clare. They're definitely going to win this one with just over 9 minutes to go. Lucy Purcell still going. It's to Ciara Rossiter, back to Purcell again. Blocked down by Lucy Kearney. It's going to go for a 45. Purcell with the 7 points in the first half. She hasn't had much of a sniff in the second half. But all the damage was done in that first half when she's 7 points kicked from play. Stakelin goes the whole way back to Leanna Coppinger in the middle of the field. Coppinger going forward, gets past Erin O'Keefe. O'Keefe is still battling back at her though. Picked up by Zoe Tierney, and Tierney has battled gamely all day long for Commercials. Tierney But there's no player ahead of her. She'll do it all herself again. And Leanna Coppinger is going to come away with it. Mercy's held it back. Into the corner to Lara Griffin, and another Sars player that's been superb. But that ball goes across the field. Saoirse Keaton is fouled by Keelan Rossiter. Zoe Tierney goes short. Sophie Barlow back to Anna Kearney. Kearney trying to go around Sophie Burke. Has to turn back to Ellie Morris. Morris back to Tierney. Back to Morris again. Leisha Forrestal giving it inside. There's a chance here. Emma Kiley and goes back, and it's gone over the bar, and it's Caoimhe O'Callaghan who scores it. And that's their first score since that penalty, which was in the 36th minute. We're in the 54th now. Callaghan has 1-2 scored. Rebecca O'Mara to Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer bursting out. Dwyer trying to see what's available. Caoimhe Stakelin with 3-3. She's still going. She has Aoife Dwyer off her shoulder. She's going to get done for over carrying. She threw the ball up and caught it. Zoe Tierney going to the far side of the field to Erin O'Keefe. O'Keefe back to Zoe Tierney again. Tierney goes round the corner. Erin O'Keefe gives it back, but it's Emer Fogarty that picked up the pieces, and Stars are going to come away with it again. Sophie Burke lays it off to Robin Fanning facing Anna Kearney. Referee has the arm up. It's going to be a free for Stars. And there's going to be a couple of substitutions for Stars. Izzy Griffin and Martina Greedon are coming on. Niamh Shanahan is going off. Shanahan could be very happy with her day's work. 2-point score. As Caoimhe Stakelin comes forward again, and Stakelin kicks it over the bar. It's a personal tally of 3-4. I didn't see who the other player was that went off there at that time for Stars. Niamh Shanahan was one of them anyway. As Caoimhe O'Callaghan comes back. Aoife Campion. Leanna Coppinger gets the hand in. And Coppinger driving forward. She's definitely a player for the future. She's still under 16. As Aoife Dwyer comes forward. Dwyer giving it inside. And it's Lucy Purcell. Super save from Maeve O'Loughlin though. Ellen O'Donnell is coming on for Clonmel Commercials. Mia Keeg just going off. Stakelin goes back and nobody picking up the runners for Stars. Sophie Burke comes forward. Burke up to the D. Giving it inside. Maria Ralph. Their jersey was being pulled. It's a free in. Lucy Purcell will take the free. And Lucy Purcell will put it over the bar. Her first of the second half, or 8 in total. It's 3:15 to 2-3. We have just under 3 minutes of normal time to go. Maeve O'Loughlin goes down the far side. Once again, Leanna Coppinger is going to go back and pick it up. Coppinger facing Erin O'Keefe. Chloe Byrne. O'Keefe got the hand in, and O'Keefe was fouled by Leanna Coppinger. And O'Keefe has looked lively since she came on, in fairness to her. And just as I said, Leanna Coppinger intercepts that free. Goes down towards Keelan Rossiter. She's in the rest possession there, but Lucy Carney managed to pick it up for commercials. Rossiter applying the pressure, but Ellie Morris comes out with it. Morris. And Zoe Tierney has the arm up. Tierney has it. And back to Aoife Campion. Commercials looking for a few consolation scores at this stage. Leanna Coppinger gets the hand in again. Well, Lucy Purcell and Cueva Stakelin might take all the plaudits with their individual scoring, but Coppinger has been absolutely sensational at centre back as Aoife Dwyer comes forward. Dwyer towards Lucy Purcell. Purcell driving at that defence, trying to go around the corner. She's under pressure from Ellen O'Donnell. Purcell still has it though. Back to Aoife Dwyer, goes around O'Donnell. Dwyer fisted it in, but Maeve O'Loughlin is there to pick it up in the commercials goal. Gives it out this side to Aoife Bond. Bond. And Lucy Carroll couldn't pick it up. Carroll gives it to Aoife Bond. Bond under pressure from Martina Creedon, but she managed to hold on to it. And Saoirse Keaton. Keaton under pressure from Creedon again. And picked up by Rebecca O'Mara. And Cueva Ryan has the flag up. And Paul Cruz still hasn't noticed it. The flag was up there for maybe a good 15 seconds. It looks like Keith Stakelin has gone off the SARS team. Let's see who they're here. And Maria Ralph has gone off as well. Nisha Forrester has gone off for commercials. Take it to Sian Sport to come on. Aoife Campion. Campion going over the far side. Erin O'Keefe, ball just bounced in front of her. It's gone out over the line on the far side. It's a line ball for SARS. As we're in injury time. SARS, they have shown that they have quality. They were favourites for the relegation this year in senior football, and from them predictions out the window and ended up in the Senior B final, and they definitely have players to work with and to making an impact at senior level. There's huge work going on in that club, and they're bearing fruit with it now with this, what's going to be a super victory. They lost last year's final to Clare, and to turn it around and come forward and regroup and win. A lot of these players would have been involved in that team last year. Robin Fanning across to Leanna Coppinger, getting around Erin O'Keefe. And Coppinger still going. In towards Lucy Purcell. Purcell controls it brilliantly, getting inside Ellie Morris at the outside of the boot. Well, Lucy Purcell started the scoring, and with a point from the outside of the boot, and she's got what could be the last score. She's 9 points kicked as that ball goes the far side of the field. Commercials just trying to come back again. Sophie Pardo onto Erin O'Keefe. O'Keefe facing Cueva Stakelin. Puts it in. Becky O'Mara picked it up. Chloe Byrne with the clearance. Aoife Dwyer. Dwyer giving it into Sophie Burke. Onto Lucy Purcell. Purcell. Will she get 10? So she's going straight through. Gets the shot in. It's gone off the upright and it's gone over the bar. And Lucy Purcell has 10 points scored, 9 from play. And it's a huge personal tally for Lucy Purcell. The kick out comes and Sophie Barlow. Barlow has really tried her heart out today for commercials. Barlow up to the 40. Gives it inside to Caoimhe O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan to Aoife Bond. Bond trying to get away. Ian Fogarty coming back at her, but Bond holds on to it. Caoimhe O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan gets the shot in. And Caoimhe O'Callaghan puts it over the bar. And that's 1-3 for Caoimhe O'Callaghan. But it's a well-beaten team. 3-17 to 2-4. So Charlie, as the referee is looking at the watch, we're over 3 minutes into injury time, and that's it. It's all over. And Thurles Sarsfields are the 2023 under-19C Tipperary Ladies Football County Champions, 3-17 to 2-4. It was 1-9 to 1-1 at half time, and Commercials got off to a good start in the second half with a point from Zoe Tierney, but Commercials took over then, and a couple more points from Caoimhe Stakelum and Niamh Shanahan, but Emer Fogarty's yellow card, and Caoimhe O'Callaghan put the penalty away, but in that 10 minutes it was Sars who picked up the ascendancy with a goal and 2 points. Caoimhe Stakelum ended up with 3-4, and 3-2 of that came from play. Lucy Purcell with 10 points, and but on the Commercial teams, Caoimhe O'Callaghan with 1-3. Zoe Tierney tried hard. Sophie Butler or Sophie Barlow was one of their mainstays as well. Anna Kearney tried hard, but at the end of the day, it's Sarah's that have won. Stay with us. We're going to have the presentation coming up here in a couple of minutes, so stay with us. Don't go anywhere, and we'll have the presentation in a few minutes.
Okay, folks, first and foremost, I'd like to welcome you all here to Fethard Park today for our Under-19 finals, the culmination of our club season. Firstly, I'd like to thank Fethard Park for hosting us today in the excellent facilities that they provide for us. It's great to have such great facilities to have our games. I'd like to thank both teams for a great game of football, played at a good pace, high skill level shown. Thurles Sarsfields were more dominant on the day, but no doubt Clonmel, you'll be back again. You're doing a lot of great work down there as a club and had a good run in the Munster Senior Championship as well. So I'd like to also thank Paul and as referee and all the officials here today. And I'd like to thank our sponsors, Care Hygiene Solutions, who sponsor our county minor team. I'd also just like to thank our fixtures and our executive committee for all the work they've done. It takes a lot of work to get these competitions ran off and done and organised, so I'd like to thank them for all the work. And without any further ado, I present the cup to Emer Fogarty from Thurles Sarsfields.
Michael Towery hands the cup over to Thurles Sarsfields captain Emer Fogarty. Thurles Sarsfields are 2023 Under-19 C champions.
You take that. You take the cup there to your friend. You hold that.
I'd like to thank Fethard for the pitch today and everything, and all the officials. Well done to Clonmel. It was a hard match, but hip hip hooray for Clonmel. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! I'd like to thank Danny, the two Johns, Teresa, Lane for all the hard work throughout the year, and to Pat and Connor Stayclum for the donation of the jerseys, and to Hannah and Larry Fogarty for the food later on. And well done to the girls.
Okay, well done.
So Thurles Sarsfields are the Under-19 C champions, and no celebrations going along into the night. Congratulations to Thurles Sarsfields. We're not finished here at all yet. Stay with us. We're going to finish up here now in a couple of minutes, but we'll be back live on air in a few minutes for the B final. It's Care against Galtee Rovers in the B final, so definitely worth looking at. So stay with us and we'll be back very soon.